Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Thoughtful Leaders, an initiative under Thoughts on Education by collegedunia.com. College Dunia is one of India's leading education portals catering to students, parents, and education industry players who are seeking information on exams, cutoff, student reviews, or applying to colleges. Thoughts on Education initiative is to enrich the user experience at collegedunia.com and try to bridge the long gap between the vision of top management and the students or parents. Today, we have with us Mr. Ravindran Karathadi, Principal of Sree Narayana Guru College of Commerce. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, sir. So, beginning with the interview, my first question is you have held key positions at education institutes throughout your professional career. So, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
Oh, hello. Hello. Teaching is my passion, and I started my career immediately after my post graduation. First in Kerala and thereafter in Mumbai. This profession gives an opportunity to meet and mold and provide higher education to thousands of young minds every year. And after seeing their satisfied faces, seeing their satisfied faces is the greatest motivation to continue in this profession for me.
Okay, sir.
It's okay?
Yeah. Okay, sir. So, moving on to the next question. Being the principal of Sri Narayan Guru College of Commerce, what is your philosophy of leadership, or how would you describe your leadership style as?
I treat my team of teaching and non-teaching staff as my professional friends. They need guidance and motivation to perform well, which I do it always. I never considered them as my subordinate who have to obey me always. So that gives me an opportunity to get the work done from them. I give equal opportunity to everyone and motivate them to learn new skills, to adapt the technology, to perform well, and to consider and to enjoy that profession, not treating them as an obligation or a burden. I follow the same approach to deal with my students too. They too enjoy when they are in this college, and with satisfied faces and gratitude, they leave our institution. And our young students, they are actually they are very young. They need proper care, affection, and if this is provided, the students will definitely follow their teachers, advisors, and guidance and motivation to see their set goals are gained, achieved, and to lead a better life after completing their education education from the institution.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So, moving on to the next question. The education systems in India and other foreign countries are structured very differently. So, in your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here in your college?
Yeah. I believe that in teaching the students, I believe the teaching to students should be to gain knowledge, not only for scoring more marks or grades in their examinations. Unfortunately, in our country, the system of education is not practical oriented. Students should be able to use their knowledge practically in their professional life after completing the education. In our country, the students-teacher ratio is very high. You are aware of it because of the population and limited resources to share with the population. Whereas in foreign countries or developed countries, the ratio student-teacher ratio is very good. Very low. Therefore, the teachers over there is in a position to give individual attention to every student, and students also get an opportunity to get a practical oriented learning from their institution.
Yeah.
As far as our institution is concerned, our Sree Narayana Guru College of Commerce is concerned, we make a study for our students at the entry level itself. We evaluate their academic performances and other personal traits, even by interacting with them in few days' time, immediately after starting the college. We divide them to smaller groups. Though the class size for certain programs are 120 and other programs are 60, we divide them into 10 to 15 students batches, and for each batches we give a teacher mentor, and we again this 10 to 15 students we divide, we assign one or two student leaders to interact every day, even after the classes, and to discuss each other. In that free environment, they will be able to share their mind properly without any fear and shame, and they gain immensely from such a event. And students started enjoying this and accepting this trend of ours. This is what we do it. And we even conduct remedial coachings and guiding the meritorious students, and many such things are there, or the systems are there in our institution with the cooperation of the committed teachers and the support of the management. We do that, and our students enjoy it.
Okay, sir. So moving on to the next question. So would you like to give any insights into how Sree Narayana Guru College of Commerce would be more welcoming to the students of different races or different economic backgrounds?
I think you are aware of that. Our college is named after Sree Narayana Guru, who was a saint, philosopher, and social reformer who lived in Kerala over a century ago. He believed in equality and universal brotherhood, and education is a means to achieve that. So with the same ideology, we started this institution, Sree Narayana Guru College of Commerce, 34 years ago, or I would say 35 years ago, because the college started in 1986, to provide quality education to the local people. Actually, the college is situated at M Ward East, Mumbai M East Ward, which was even now considered as a very less developed area, where the human index number is very low, comparing that entire Mumbai city. So we have come a long way, guiding and making the lives of many families by providing quality education in our institution. As I said, the purpose of starting is the institution is to serve the local community, local youth. And the vision of our institution is empowerment. You can see, you can't see it. Empowerment through higher education to all strata of society. We literally follow the vision and serve other students' community.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So moving on to the next question. What do you see?
And I will interrupt in between. See,
Yeah.
actually, though the institution is meant for the local students initially, but today we get a mix of students from different castes, religion, race, and financial background from different parts of the city, not only confined to this local area. And the strength of the students also increased threefold over the years. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Okay. So moving on to the next question. What do you see as the college's greatest strength?
Sorry, what I?
College's greatest strengths.
College's greatest strength is our committed teachers and good infrastructure. Good infrastructure means in a city like Mumbai, getting land resources is very difficult. And luckily, we have almost 5 acres of land at this place, with comparatively good infrastructure, and again scope to further improvement of infrastructure for providing quality education to the needy students, youth of the Mumbai city. And our strength is not only that land resources and the teachers community, we have skill development programs introduced in association with Tata Institute of Social Sciences, one of the leading private universities which is known across the world. And many other skill development programs are there, and teachers sit in the college 6 to 7 hours minimum interacting with the students, and all these are I would consider as a strength of the institution. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So moving on to the next question. What do you see as Sree Narayana Guru College of Commerce top priority over the next 10 years?
Top priority should be starting again more and more programs. Actually, we have 10 undergraduate programs and 3 postgraduate programs with us as on today, in addition to the junior college, which is attached with our degree college, where the commerce and science streams are there. And since the local need is there, scope is there, resources are also to develop is there, my priority for the next 10 years would be to add more and more number of quality programs to for the benefit of our students community, and to increase the strength of the students at least doubling in another 10 years time, and to make the institution an autonomous institution providing quality degrees to the student community.
Okay, sir. Moving on to the next question. What are some of the biggest challenges that you see for both higher education in general as well as for your college?
Challenges to say in India, as you know, that there are so many institutions with poor quality existing in our country. Maybe a privatization coming into, or the government machinery is not that giving importance for the quality education. This kind of many things are there in that. These are all the challenges for the institution or the government machinery to see that quality education is coming in the system in our country. As far as our institution is concerned, as I said earlier, we get students from the local institutions more, where their basic education was substandard education. So with less exposure and background, they come to us. So molding them and understanding, implementing the system for the benefit of them is a challenge. But very successfully, our teachers are doing it. In a month time, we see that our students are in line with our system.
Okay,
yes.
Sir. Moving on to the next question. Any suggestions that you would like to give to the current youth or the aspiring students?
Yes, I would say that education is the only lasting wealth or asset in anyone's life. If there are many examples to say, but I don't want to mention such names which may not be acceptable to certain community or certain people. So this is known to everyone. So once you get a quality education, your thinking power, that means critical thinking power, and making an appropriate decision in life will be there. So be always a continuous learner, adapting the new technologies or new systems, and move away your life instead of going in unwanted areas and making your life horrible. And also, I think I forgot to say that I don't know whether I said it all. I have already 10 programs in the college. I'm talking about the institution, and have a plan to start more and more programs and to make the strength of the institution there. And we have the technology, latest in technology, that is smart boards costing some lakhs rupees and all in at least 4 classrooms now. And we have a library of almost 10,000 square feet area with enough number of computers in it for the research activities of the students. Some 26 computers are there, recently purchased and installed. And we have plans to start buying more such smart boards in all the classrooms, and guiding the students, because everything information, if the student is able to get able to try everything, every information is there available on the net.
So thank you so much, sir. This was certainly an insightful session. So everyone,
Yeah.
this was Dr. Ravindran Karathadi, Principal of Sree Narayana Guru College of Commerce on the episode of Thoughtful Leaders, an initiative under Thoughts on Education by collegejunior.com. Thank you very much, sir, for giving us your valuable time. We look forward to interacting with you again.
Thank you. Thank you. You are always welcome.